I think United should be self-aware now. You're not a good team. You're not that Manchester United that thing. It's not there. You are a Europa League
I would
team.
disagree.
That's your
I would
level.
disagree.
Or a
Disagree.
Champions League.
Hello guys, welcome to the FarPost. What a week! What a week of football. Aaron, welcome back on the
Thank
panel.
you, mate.
We'll do a quick review of the midweek games and couple of words about the weekend games. Of course, big game, and what a game! I genuinely I thought that was the best game of the season for me, and it was two very good teams and two opposing styles. Always talk about anti-football versus football. One anti-football. No, this
Pro
nonsense.
football, pro football
Yeah,
This
versus
is
anti
this
football.
is
Yeah,
utter nonsense from
that's
me.
nonsense.
Kunal,
Yeah.
do you think you got it was harsh at the end?
In terms of how the first half went, I don't think it was harsh because you could say Liverpool dominating the entire first half. In terms of the second half, I think it was a little harsh because there were certain moments we had, like very strong moments, like Bergwijn had two chances, Kane missed a sitter, and chances like these, you have to take it to defeat a team of champions. And if you don't
And
take them, it's
yeah,
gonna come back and
Stevie
haunt you on the
Bergwijn,
Anfield as well.
what are you doing, man? What this? You have to score that. You have to score
You
that.
got two chances from the same position, man. Almost the same
Yeah,
position. You have to finish at least one.
he. I just thought he took his touch. He went a little bit further. If he would have taken the shot from the back a little bit, he would have a
Yeah.
bigger space. So he
Yeah, made
moved
the end
close
look
to
tougher on
Allison.
himself.
Yeah, he moved close to Allison, and Allison made him bigger, made it big as possible. And but there
That's
was no
similar to
excuse. No,
Son's
there's
goal
no
as well.
excuse for that.
Yeah. Son did the same thing. He just rattled it inside the net. That's how you finish. You cannot take chances against a keeper of Allison's class.
Okay, straight to Aditya. What did you think? Do you think
Yeah.
the best team won or lost?
The best team won.
See, that's the thing. Both managers claim that they control the match, and I think they did. They both did. Their philosophy was out there. It was
Yeah,
completely opposing philosophies, and yeah, pretty good match. Any could have gone either way, and yeah,
intriguing
any of the
match.
teams
I
would have
was
deserved
like
it. Whoever won it.
completely
This was
like off
amazing.
my seat.
It was a war. It's like
Yeah, it's
war. And
what impressed you most,
yeah,
Aditya?
which
But Curtis Jones, the first of
this
all.
power drive, Curtis Jones, amazing. You can't. This guy, this is the first season that he started in the Premier League. You can't. He's just class apart. He's class apart.
Yeah,
He.
star in
This
the
is something
making,
that we
star in the
accept of
making.
Thiago, and
19
he's
years
doing it
old.
right now. And
Yeah.
everything he does, 19 years old, everything he does, his touches, the knowledge his how he
Reading
reads
of
the
the
game.
game.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and all those
And
talk about
yeah,
England midfield, about Mason Mount, Jack Grealish.
uh,
Southgate have to look at Curtis Jones now.
this guy, yeah, you have to now. You have to. The performances he's put in, and in this match, he controlled most of the midfield.
I'll come
When
to
Yeah,
it
the
on
balls,
my weight,
he
but
got it. He
Arun,
was
what do you think? What did you think about the game? Do you think the talk about the fickle-minded talk about football won and anti-football lost? Is that completely nonsense for you, or
Yeah, of course.
you know?
Aditya summed it up pretty accurately. It is nonsense. Both philosophies were out there on the field, very visible. Mourinho wanted to defend and counter attack. He did. Klopp wanted to have the ball and keep attacking. He did. So it is unfair to say that it was harsh in the end to concede a goal. No, Mourinho got exactly what he deserved. You cannot win the league by doing this every time. So, and second thing, I was at one point I was really thinking Spurs can win here, bro, because
Yeah.
I would be happier,
Yeah.
even though I hate Mourinho, I would be happier Spurs winning it because because if Spurs were leading the table, I was 100% confident that they would slump again.
Exactly. This is the
You know,
exact thing I said that day in, yesterday in the WhatsApp
Exactly.
group.
I know.
and now Liverpool is in the lead. It will be tough to bring them
They will
down.
run away. They might run
They
away.
will run away, kind of thing. And talking about to touch on Curtis Jones, bro, he should go to the Euro squad before John Henderson.
No,
But
no,
there's
no,
not
no,
the
no.
similar players though.
Not above him, but with him.
Bro,
Yeah,
please
with
trust
him
me.
he
He
should.
is much better than
Almost
Henderson.
there, almost there.
Yeah, he should at least get on
Like,
the plane.
Yeah, at least.
At least get on the plane.
he
Yeah,
should.
he's
He
very good
should.
player. Very good player, bro.
Yeah,
Football IQ,
and
the intelligence. Wow.
I can the I saw everyone saw the post match interview, Mourinho's interview, and I loved it. I loved it. I mean, he said the he said the best team lost, but I can understand what is coming from.
I'm.
I can really understand Mourinho because we've had this in the past, and from his philosophy, from how he sees football, I can understand what he sees. If he Spurs had the better chances, the most clear cut chances, and
Clear cut chance. Okay.
Liverpool had many chances, but
But
they were not the Bergwijn chance, not the Harry Kane header, and the other Bergwijn chance.
but something that Tonmoy would talk about after this. It's
Torma can't
just
wait
it's
for
about
this.
making the most chances. We we had 11 shots inside the box, and two of those went in. So yeah, how can you like? Yeah, you had Spurs had
Off the
what,
back
four
of the
chances
mind,
the entire game.
I can think that Mane of the crossbar that was clear cut should have gone in. I can think only that, and I can think
What
three or four
And
for
there was
what
just
about
one
the
Spurs.
first
Salah
half
shot that went
shots?
straight to
Just
Loris.
the shots they
Yeah, the
were
shots were not. Yeah,
tame.
one
Shots were
Convincing
tame,
enough.
but
Convincing enough.
they were
Convincing enough.
shots. They
Yeah,
were shots.
convincing enough.
Better
not good
shots would have
enough.
gotten us better goals, more goals.
Yeah, you
But I
cannot
think
always
Yeah,
count
but
on
it's
that,
like
but
you're
you can
expecting
count
Ronaldo from
on.
Bergwijn. That's the thing.
but there is this
Yeah, no,
one
no,
thing.
no.
Okay,
That
if
Bergwijn
if
chance
people have noticed,
should, yeah, should be scored by anybody, any decent football
yeah,
player.
yeah.
And the
At the
Salah
top
is
level,
coming
you
from
have to
the
expect
right
them.
But
and hitting it with the left. That's not easy.
also
Yeah,
Kane's miss sitter that should
Yeah,
have gotten in,
yeah.
right?
yeah. That's
That's not
something.
expected of
That's
Like
him.
not.
that was more shocking for me.
Yeah,
And the
but
fact
yeah,
that
you
it
can
stopped
Because
say.
and
Mourinho
went
expects
above
that
the
from you.
crossbar.
Yeah, you can always say Spurs had the better
It's
chances,
just
but yeah, Liverpool were the better team at the end of the day. And finally, Tonmoy, you can. This is your section now. Nobody's gonna talk over you. Go on.
So, if you ask me what's my overall perspective regarding the game, honestly, I am very happy and satisfied with what was the scoreline yesterday. I'm honestly very happy.
Why? Could
shameful.
you care to
Along with it,
explain
along
us
with it, along
why?
with it,
Ashamed. You should be
along with it,
ashamed,
yeah,
man.
yeah, definitely. Listen up, viewers. I'm gonna put up a disclaimer. I'm a true Spurs fan. Don't judge me wrong. I'm really a good Spurs fan. That's why I'm going to
Didn't
say this
feel like
now.
it yesterday.
First thing, yes,
You celebrated
I
I
had
Firmino's
don't sound
goal more
like
I
that.
than me.
literally
Clo-
Okay,
had
you
a
did it.
tough time. I
Closet
literally had
Liverpool
a
fan.
tough time
Speaking of
stopping
which,
myself from shouting at Tonma yesterday. I literally had a
I,
tough
I
time. I was holding
definitely got
myself
it.
back.
I definitely got it. Now listen me up. The first thing is that Fazid, I'd like to ask you one thing. You are a better cricketer than me, right? So imagine we are in a game of cricket. You are a good bowler. You cannot bowl me out. I have no options of getting out. You are definitely a very good and talented bowler. What I saw. Now you are
Thank you.
bowling at me. You are bowling at me, and I'm on the crease. I'm hitting. Definitely, you're gonna take your chances. I'm gonna miss a lot of chances. But for me to get beaten all the times in the 90 minutes is not possible, right? I mean, being the batsman, I cannot go out. I just need one good luck, and you need to be lucky each and every time, right? So when you're defending, you need to be lucky each and every time. While you're attacking, you need to be lucky just once or twice. And exactly that's what happened with Spurs and Liverpool yesterday. Liverpool were attacking, Spurs were defending, and
Point.
Spurs
Good
did
point.
defend pretty good. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Spurs defended pretty well. Mourinho got his defending tactics pretty right, and he has been doing it. I'm not a plastic fan. I'm not just that I don't like Jose, so I'll be just criticizing him. I'm not that kind of a guy. I praise what I see good in people. I criticize when I see something's not working out clearly. Now the thing is that while we're defending, we're pretty good. Yes, in the end, Roberto Firmino he shouldn't have got the chance to score. Yes, it was an error. I agree that. But apart from that, if you look at the entire game, we defended solidly. Now coming to the point, like I said, Liverpool took all their chances. I mean, we all saw the stats, right? Liverpool had around 13 shots on target, Spurs had three, including the Kane and the Bergwijn shot and the Son that scored. That was the only three chances that Spurs had. Now
But
on
you guys
attacks
had
and
the
dangerous
clear
attacks,
cut, most clear cut.
yes, exactly, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We had the clear cut chances, but we got it only for once or twice. Now I'm gonna say you this: haven't we all seen Ronaldo, Messi, Zlatan, everyone missing clear cut chances? There comes a moment when you're sitting, you just get one chance. It's not that easy to convert one single chance that you get into goal. It's not that easy. While you have 10 chances, 12 chances, 15 chances, out of that scoring two or three is, I mean, it's not easy, but it's something that
Good
is
point.
normal. If you have one chance and scoring from that one chance is pretty tough, and being I myself being a footballer, I can feel that. If you have one chance and you miss it, it sounds a lot, it makes a lot of buzz around the crowd and the viewers all around, but it happens. It's a part of the game. Let's agree. Yes,
But thing is, you
Bergwijn
can't
should have
expect
scored.
it from
Kane
Kane.
should have scored. Kane should have scored. Yep. They should have scored. But look at the chances. We didn't have lot many chances. I mean, we defended well. Yep,
I mean, that
pretty
was
good. But
point blank
the
range,
thing is that,
the header.
Yeah,
yeah,
like there was no way else
exactly.
to go apart
It
from
was the
that.
yeah,
If
yep.
if you
It
had
was
to bet,
that. But what I'd also like to say regarding what I'll also like to add to this regarding this Jose Mourinho thing that I've been talking about recently is that look, Jose is a world class manager. We all know. We all know what he has
Wow.
done. He has won numerous trophies. We all know that. But the thing is that look, I just put up some stats. He won the last UCL back in 2010. He won the last major trophy back in 2017 while we are in 2020. He won the Premier League with Chelsea in 2015 last. Now it's been around 3, 4, 5 years since Jose lifted something big. And
Europa,
it's
Europa,
Europa
he
League.
lifted in 2017,
17,
United,
17.
2017
Yeah,
with
he said
Madrid,
that.
16, 17. Yeah,
Europa.
it's
It's
been
not
some
far
time now.
away. 3 years. It's not far away.
Yeah.
But football has changed, bro. In these 3 years, football has changed a lot. You'll have to agree the fact. Football keeps changing. Every season, football changes. New things comes up. Now, his tactics that worked back then, those are really getting a little bit of old school tactics. I mean, it's very pretty obvious to analyze the game. You pick up any mediocre ISL team that we have playing in the ISL, even they would be able to dissect this tactics that Mourinho has put up. Crystal Palace did it in the weekend. Liverpool did it against yesterday.
I
Chelsea did in the
I
three
want to
weeks ago.
answer.
Chelsea did it.
Yeah,
Chelsea did it. So
I want to
his
answer to
tactics
that.
are good. Defending tactics are good. But
Listen,
the thing is that you'll have to have a plan B. You've got to have a
the
plan B.
the
Plan A
thing
is always
is,
plan is not gonna work.
I know that, but the thing is, past Mourinho's teams have won these type of games or not lost. You
But
know, not lost these type of games. You know,
yeah, yeah.
they've done. You
But
know
it
what
was
I think
against
is,
Liverpool. It was against the best team.
No.
and he have done with at least three players. Okay, so what I think is now Daniel Levy needs to back Jose now. Needs to help him.
Definitely.
He
And
needs
he
help.
has backed. He has backed him up hugely. Look, look what we have been doing in the past 5 years, in the 6, 7 years, and look what he's done this season.
No,
Daniel
no, no.
Levy, can we
Gareth
imagine?
Bale is not help. Gareth Bale is not
Yeah,
help.
yeah. Gareth Bale isn't
Okay.
really help,
Yep,
to be
definitely.
honest.
One player is not enough,
You're
but we have had our new players in the team, right? We all have to agree.
Yeah.
What we had in the past 5, 6, 7 years, we have had better players this season than in the any of the past 5, 6 years.
I
Definitely,
mean,
but these players cost you मतलब एकदम peanuts.
huh?
They like
Yeah,
these
yeah,
are like good
Yeah,
buys
You
actually.
yeah,
These are not
think
yeah,
even
exactly.
yeah.
like
So we
big
have to
buys. Like you're
appreciate.
not
These are not really
spending
stars
too
that you
much
buy.
money. Yes.
No,
yep,
no.
yep,
So
yep.
we have to
Yeah.
appreciate
Not the
Daniel Levy and his team then. The way they did business, buying good
Yeah,
players,
very
quality
good. I
players.
think he needs to help him more now.
Mm.
Now
No,
you can
Yep,
see what Jose
I
is
don't
trying to
understand.
do,
I don't
I think
understand
and the
how.
players buy it. The Spurs player buy what Jose is
Which
trying to
position?
do. They agree.
Which position?
which position?
The
Which
Bergwijn
position?
position.
Aurier needs to go. Dyer needs to go,
Aurier doesn't
and
need
Bro,
to
Bergwijn
go.
needs to go.
No, no,
bro,
no, no.
Aurier
They,
needed to
no, no,
upgrade.
no,
Mana
they don't need to
to be
go.
upgraded. Needs to be
Yeah,
upgraded.
bro.
Upgraded.
I'm
Listen,
I don't
sorry,
think so.
but
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think
Needs
Dyer
a
needs to go as
upgrade.
well.
bro. I think Dyer and Aurier are having the best season of their lives.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
having a
They
very
yeah.
good
are,
They're in the
season.
but
form of their
And
Offensively,
lives.
and
they are.
and
offensively,
third,
yes.
thirdly,
But
Offensively, yes.
it's Daniel Levy. It's Tottenham Hotspur.
we
It's
know.
not Manchester United or something that can buy every summer or every January transfer window.
Daniel
I
Levy,
hope you
That's
Yeah,
can.
true.
give
Daniel
it,
That's true.
Levy
give it.
just goes for a Sancho or something. Just go for that big player.
Yeah,
No,
go for it.
that's
just
what I said.
stop. Just stop this. Buying fridge players all the time. Help Harry Kane and Son.
Even
Go for one big player.
even
Right now, this is
even
the time. You could go for the league title.
Yeah, I think this the next summer would be influential in determining what happens, to be honest, because that's when we can
Yeah.
bring up players. But I don't think
Someone
this
like
season. Yeah,
Papu Gomez I talked about. He's free. He's in the transfer list, and
He won't
a lot of
get
players.
Spurs. I don't think he'll
Get a
fit
get a
in.
hour. Get a
But
Hussein
yeah,
hour. Just break the transfer record for once.
I.
Firstly, the thing you
and
said about Spurs and Mourinho thing, you should have said about Manchester United that hey, not too far, sign 3 players, you might win the league. You know what I mean? Or sign Pochettino, you might. I'm telling you, if Ole doesn't lose this year, which he might lose in the next 2 hours, if Ole doesn't lose the next 3 matches this year, and you bring in Pochettino, we win the league.
Okay, let's come
if
to
you bring in
United.
Pochettino,
Didn't seem
Any
like it last
any doubts about the
yesterday.
Palace game, Aditya, on the weekend?
Doubts.
Because
It's an away game,
Fulham,
but yeah,
yeah,
no fans.
away.
No fans, but and Palace. I know how they like. They'll do the Spurs thing. They'll do the Fulham thing. They'll sit back. They'll park the bus, and they're very good at it too. And yeah, it is a
As
little
much as you can
concerning.
say,
Roy
We
Liverpool
Hodgson
might
have
really
run
outjosed
away.
performed.
Jose
We
that
are
day.
performing.
As much you can say, Liverpool might run away. I actually do not think that.
Huh?
It's not over.
I
I
don't
think
think
there's
we'll run away.
lots of surprises
I think it's
left.
gonna be tough. We're gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we
This
will
season,
have lots
it's
of surprises,
so close. Still
and
so close.
yeah, Palace might be able to do something. And you have Leicester next. Kunal, you guys need to bounce back, and all will be forgotten if you get the next
Yeah,
couple of wins.
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But you're
To
facing
make
Exactly.
the
who?
last
You're facing
But
who?
Leicester at
Leicester.
home.
Oh,
Leicester,
bro. That's tough because Leicester just lost as
That's
well.
tough, but Leicester is good
yeah,
on the ground for
we
sure.
saw what Everton did. They just
Yeah,
sat
yeah.
back. All their 4 center backs sat back, and that's what
Leicester
you
is
will
usually
do.
easy
Obviously,
hunting
Jose will
ground
do
for
the
us.
same thing.
And Kane
And
has like
yeah,
an amazing record against Leicester, so that should sort it.
he changes tactics.
When
No,
did he change?
look,
no, Arun. Tonmoy wants him to change, and
Second
we're
half.
saying that
Oh,
he will never change.
no, he will never
that's
change.
what I'm saying. You don't need to change, but you need to make some modest modifications, right? Because it's what I'm saying is that it's pretty obvious
He
for
did.
the opposition to read your game.
He
It's pretty
did.
obvious.
Yeah, I understand what
Not
Tonmoy is saying. Tonmoy wants
look
when
at the Palace. Look at the Crystal Palace and Spurs match. Look at the last. I don't even know in the Europa League where last plays in which league. I don't even know.
Ludogorets.
Last did it.
Yeah.
Ludogorets. Last did it. Last did it. Crystal
Listen,
Palace did it. That's what I'm talking about. It's getting pretty obvious. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's getting
But
pretty obvious. If you don't sort it out
that
soon
Palace
enough,
game
not only by
was
changing
it,
formation,
Palace games were not bad
the
though.
first,
Spurs did create
I
some
think
chances.
no, the Palace
but
game
I
was
think I
Martinez.
would agree
The
with
Palace game
Tonmoy.
was Martinez.
He dropped off too soon. He
Yeah,
dropped
yeah,
off too
yeah.
soon.
What Tonmoy want is when you are under
Not my.
pressure in the second half, have a little bit more control in the midfield
Yeah, yeah.
the thing is,
and
Not have like
just
yesterday,
see
20
out the
20%
game.
possession or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
not
we
only the
actually
positional thing,
we actually
yesterday
did
what I'm
that.
seeing is that Spurs midfield was zero. Spurs midfield
Hmm.
didn't exist. Spurs only defense and the attacking front
You
runners.
didn't.
That was the only position that existed.
Had
I think
Burgoyne took that chance, or
We would
Kane
not
either
have
has
been
gone
having this
in.
conversation right now.
Yeah,
We would
yeah.
not
I
be
mean,
having this
Spurs win
conversation.
that because Mourinho would then bring whoever got in the
In the
fringe
second half,
players.
Sanchez,
actually, if you have
Sanchez.
no
the
no.
if you have the
I
Yeah,
stats,
think
Mourinho would have
I
brought
we
think
had
then
we
four
have.
clear-cut
more
chances.
defensive players after that if Burgoyne would have scored, and Spurs would have seen
Uh,
off the game.
I don't think he has any more
Aditya wants to come
defenders.
in. Yeah.
Joe Rodan is
Yeah, I
there.
don't think he had any more defenders. Okay, but you see the last goal, like all of your players were inside the
It was a
box,
difficult
and
header.
that was
Firmino,
like
that
It
was a very difficult
Yeah,
header.
yeah,
was a
yeah.
difficult header, and
And
I don't know
and
what
it was very stupid
Alderweireld
of
was doing.
Alderweireld.
He was
It was very
distracted or
stupid.
something.
When you're at
That's
such a
But
big level
see,
of
something
play,
like
you should
that,
not be doing that.
I believe
exactly,
something like that would
exactly,
have.
exactly.
Okay,
That's what I was talking about
Okay,
regarding Guardiola.
okay,
Jacob, you're not
Shaolin,
able to
Yesterday,
hear.
Shaolin,
like
welcome, welcome. A
what's
bit
up,
Hello.
bro?
late,
yeah.
but
Hi, bro.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, okay. I have two things to say. Firstly, on
I
November the
know, I
24th,
know, I know, I
12:39
know,
a.m., someone made a
I know,
prediction. I
I know.
made a memo out of it. It's the Kunal prediction.
We
Almost,
we are one Bergwijn kloof. Almost. It has been
almost.
the almost perfect prediction. You guys have to give me
Yeah,
credit
very
for that
close.
fact
Fuck
that it was
you,
so
fuck
accurate.
you.
So
Wait,
accurate.
Yeah,
wait.
actually,
And
I'll actually give this to Kunal
Another
because
thing. Okay, okay.
I don't think
Got
that
so
we should
accurate.
call
I
Kunal
thought
out for
Liverpool on
this.
second. It was so accurate. Just like, never mind, never mind. It
and
happens.
No.
one more thing. Guess what's on the top of the table right now? It's Liverpool.
Oh, we sat there for 5 weeks, man. Have at it.
Definitely. I heard Mourinho say post game that the best team lost to
Almost.
Klopp, and I see no point in that. I don't know why even he's saying that. Agreed,
Exactly.
Spurs won little on the break, but that's just like
Exactly.
2 hours of their game.
This
We
is
were
Spurs just
just
Liverpool.
counted.
talking about that Spurs had the most clear cut chances,
Yeah,
and yeah, it was not about football won or anti-football lost. It was about
yeah.
a good team won and another good
The
team
better
lost.
team won. The better
Yeah,
team won.
exactly.
Mm.
And but I'm just happy because Liverpool yesterday, if you notice them, they were back to what they were last season. As in when it comes to coming out of tight situations.
Yep.
Curtis Jones
Exactly.
yesterday,
Yeah. We
so
played like
good.
champions.
It's interesting how Liverpool won the game, and all this talk has have been about since yesterday. Mourinho, Spurs, Kane, Berger, and so on. And we should,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, not take any credit away from Liverpool. Okay, Arun.
Yeah.
Okay, you can jump on the bandwagon. You can jump on the train. Will you? Are you ready to jump on the title race train or not?
No. New manager, then I'm ready.
Alright, come on, jump.
Come on, man.
I jumped and look at me now.
Okay.
What did you know?
I will jump if Ole doesn't lose. If Ole doesn't lose any match this year, 3 or 4 more matches,
Yeah,
but he might lose in the next hour, man. Who knows, bro? That could
but
happen
yeah.
even after.
Also the game you have in hand is the Burnley game. No, it's gonna
Burnley game.
be it's gonna be some time before you play that. No?
Mid-January, 13
Yeah,
January, 15.
yeah, yeah. You have
Yeah.
yeah, you win that But if you forget the game in hand, the rest
Yeah,
of the game, if you lose points, that narrative will change again.
yeah, exactly. So I
And
mean, it's simple, bro. But you know what? At the same time, if before the season started, if you would have said to me by December we will be 5 points off the top and will be above Man City,
yeah, this
I would be
is
happy. I would be happy
exactly.
about it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
finally.
I was talking to one of my United friends. I was saying that this is exactly where you were supposed to be this season. Exactly. This
Yeah.
is
But
the
my
right
thing,
position.
yeah,
United.
it's right position, but wrong manager to take forward. If we bring in Pochettino by January, and if we are still 5 points off the top, I can put my chest out and say, yeah, we are in the race.
Bro, with
Right?
Poch or with any new manager
But
coming into it, it would be difficult. It would be difficult to get in that squad and
No,
that.
I know
but
you're right.
also, if you're 5 points from the top, Ole is not getting sacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Okay, but yeah, actually, it's very divided now.
right.
I'm seeing a lot of
eh,
Ole in
In
right now.
yeah.
Really?
Lots of yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not like Ole out right now.
Not
I
tough
mean,
enough. Not
yeah,
tough enough
it's
like
not
right.
crisis. It's
They are
that's what I'm
falling. They
saying.
are
It's not a
melting. They are
crisis.
melting right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. It's not
They are melting
crisis.
right now.
May
The
I ask
rest
you a
of them.
question? May I ask you guys a question? Is Ole the guy to win us some trophy? Yes, just
No,
simple one.
very unlikely.
No, right?
You
No.
never know.
Why the hell
No,
we
You
this with
never
him?
know.
Europa
Because
League, yes. Carling League Cup,
no,
yes.
no,
because
no,
get
no,
some
Premier
no,
League,
no,
credit.
no.
no, 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 no,
Come
no,
on.
no. I think United should be self-aware now. You're not a good team. You're not that
Exactly.
Manchester United that thing. It's not there. You are a Europa League
I would
team.
disagree.
That's your
I would
level.
disagree. This is
I have an argument. You didn't win a league for 30 years, but you were still the same Liverpool, weren't you?
We
We are talking
won
right
Champions
now. We are
Leagues.
talking right now. We are talking right
We
now.
were
Right
up
now.
there.
Right now.
Bro, right now
We were
Aditya is a
up
good
there,
team.
and
And
yeah,
I'm saying we're a good
and
team. Just bad manager.
okay. Shaolin, what do you think? United. Some words on United.
Okay, so as Arun just said that 30 years Liverpool, it was still Liverpool. I'll say it is still Manchester United. Did you see the game against West Ham away? The way they came back after
I watch
falling
it.
behind.
Even
Even
Southampton.
Southampton. Even
Even
Southampton.
Southampton.
Even West Brom. Yeah.
Even West Brom. Usually in those games, you would assume, let's say, any other manager within Manchester United's crisis period, it would be like, not saying that Mourinho would have messed up, but like Moyes or let's say Van Gaal, some bad games. So it is still United. They can still come back when you least expect it. Last season, they were the only ones to take points of Liverpool first at Old
Yeah.
Trafford. So
Yeah.
it's just like right now, if they win their two games in hand, they are the closest to Liverpool.
Yeah.
They are even above
Hmm.
Spurs.
We're gonna talk a little
who?
bit of Arsenal. Little bit of Arsenal. Who's gonna take Arsenal? Tonmoy,
Yeah,
you were
okay.
very enthusiastic about Arsenal.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yes, a
Yep.
big
Yep.
fan.
Yep. Yep.
Go on.
Yep. See, the thing
At
is
the
that
out,
with
at the time.
Arsenal, of course, Arteta in. But the thing is that the I saw someone saying this thing. I saw this someone just showing the stats like Arteta has not been doing his homework properly. I mean, before each and every game, he puts too much pressure on the players at the game time in those 90 minutes. But if you have a proper working plan, like what you're gonna go and do out there tomorrow, like if you have a proper planning and you can execute those players because it's those plans because this is the players that they got. Aubameyang, last season's top scorer, one of the top scorer, and he has been a consistent performer. Saka, you got this, David Luiz showing up. Leno is up there. Forget Bellerin. That
Listen.
Shaka
I
has been a
get everything. We get everything. At the moment, the atmosphere in that club is so toxic.
it's
I
Nothing
think
is
it
toxic.
was
working.
Bernd Leno's quote as well.
Nothing
I
is
mean,
working
he called it
right
out as
now.
well. He said that the players are not disciplined enough. The confidence is low.
exactly.
It was Bernd
Do
Leno.
you
He
know?
said
Do
it
you know
out.
what
It's
Theo
not
Walcott said
Arteta.
after the game? There is a fear
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that
What?
Arsenal team.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Imagine.
Yeah,
And it
Exactly.
shows. It
yeah,
shows in the
yeah.
play. It shows.
Kunal,
because
I
of
think they
this
played
nervousness.
well.
do you
The
love
last match,
seeing Theo Walcott
they put
celebrating?
up a fight, and
I was like, during the match, during a few minutes before the goal came in, I was thinking, oh my God, Theo Walcott could score, and it would be like a great thing to happen, and it happened. It happened just like that. Wow.
They celebrated.
Traveling a little bit of credit to Arteta and Arsenal for holding out, showing a little bit of character after going 10 men.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like holding out like throughout those time, and then they've just not done that recently. They have gotten red card this season, have gotten a point before as well. But that's the thing. Like, do you excuse the manager, or the team just because they put themselves into the situation, right? They've fallen behind a guy, and then they're coming up with a draw, which is not a really
and
Arsenal-esque result
and they,
in the first place.
yeah, exactly.
So they're putting
It was
themselves in
stupid
the
from
tough
like
spot.
really stupid.
Yeah, and the foul was stupid as well. And last week when Xhaka got the red card, that was stupid as well. So they are
Yeah,
not, as Leno said, they are
Three
not
You're
red
wrong.
disciplined at all.
cards in 4 games.
You're wrong.
they
It's the
have they
frustration
have
talking
eight
more.
red
It's the
cards
It's
in this
frustration
frustration.
talking
year.
more.
In this calendar year, they have 8 red cards.
Yeah,
You cannot put
I
it
think
on the
the
manager.
yeah, I think that this team needs a massive clear out. At the top of the back
With
of
this
the
over,
mind, new right back, a new solid midfielder,
Get
third a
Dennis
new
Suarez
right
out.
winger,
a
a new
creative
right
midfielder.
winger, number
Huh?
four, a new striker.
A new
That's
striker.
four. That's four I can think of.
Striker.
New manager.
New striker.
Bro, really, really. I'm sorry,
um,
Shailin and Aditya, you were spot on about the players are adults. They should know what is stupidity, what is not, how not to get red cards, especially Xhaka. But my thing is, Arteta's decision making since he came on as Arsenal
Yeah.
manager has been shocking. He has been
Hmm.
acting
Like,
so arrogant, as if he has
mature.
won everything in football. For God's sake, you were winning title under Pep. Pep was giving you medals, not you didn't earn those medals.
Exactly.
And number two, how can you be so arrogant in you just sabotage Mesut Ozil career? And he's saying it is my decision. Okay, done. Guendouzi did the same thing as Xhaka. Guendouzi is out of the club, out of sight, everything. I mean, there is no
Now
Pep
the
gave a
next
red card, and he said, and he
one
came
is
out
William Saliba. The
and he
next
came
one
out
is
and
William
said,
Saliba.
Pepe is responsible. He should be ashamed and shit like that. But when
So
Xhaka got
we're gonna do our 2 month annual Big Six podcast in the next week or so. Like there's surely gonna be a conversation that is it time to bring out Arsenal from that and bring in someone like a Leicester or something. Are we really having that
Actually, we should.
conversation?
no.
We
No, bro.
should.
Even
It's
even all
relegation battle.
no, bro. Even Manchester United are 3 results away from being to be become mid-table team, bro. 3 defeats and we are back there. So you know what I mean?
But the
It's
way, but there's a difference in the way of how you lose those
But you're still
matches.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
the
mean, we can
way,
have a
you're
conversation
losing it.
about that, but yeah, we will not move out Arsenal from the Big Six. Yeah. So we'll move to a little bit of Chelsea. I'm ready to take a little bit of humble pie. Who's gonna start with Chelsea? Go on, Aaron.
Chelsea is in sixth now. Okay.
go on, Tanmoy. You say something.
Tanmay.
Chelsea, where I guess last season we are talking about being title contenders, and out of nowhere in sixth. I mean, little shaky. Two back-to-back defeats, and not.
Yeah, the narrative. It's funny how the narrative changes. One moment you are there, one moment, one, two losses, and you are right
Exactly.
down there. And it's a little
Sixth.
worrying. But you know what the problem is by the time we find out the positions of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, the league will be
Kai Havertz. Kai
over.
Havertz.
By the time we find those
Lost.
positions, it will be April. It will be April and we'll be fourth. 220 million and fighting for top four
Yeah,
again. Oh
I
my
don't
days.
know. I don't know what you're gonna do with Timo Werner. It's so disappointing. It's like,
Yeah,
where do
it's
you play? Yeah, you have to play Giroud, right? He's your more consistent player, informed player. You have to play him. And Werner, I don't know what you do. You don't have other
It
wingers
was
too. And this is the
it
only
was
one.
suffocating. It was very depressing to see him on the wing, and that is depressing. And Kai Havertz, yeah, that was one of the worst
He needs to
performances
sort out. He needs to
I've
sort out
ever
his
seen.
positioning.
And we have to accommodate these two Germans in our team. We have to find them there, even if it means sacrificing someone. You can't sacrifice the likes of Mason Mount. If uh, I
No,
just
no, no.
yeah,
He's
after the Wolves
irreplaceable. Yeah,
defeat, one of the Chelsea journalists was talking with some German football experts in the podcast, talking about Timo Werner and Havertz, and he said that in the Leipzig team, Werner played in a 4-4-2 in a free role. So he could move as a center forward, he could move in the left side, he could move anywhere. So that was really benefiting him. And what we're seeing in Chelsea right now, he because of the formation 43, Werner is
4-2.
stuck on the left wing or the right wing. He's stuck there. He's not able to move. And about Havertz, he also said about Havertz really shines in there behind the striker. Dele Alli few
Dele
seasons
Alli,
ago.
Dele Alli.
Number
Yeah,
10. The number
Yeah.
10 that we're
yeah, he
talking
shines
about.
in that
Yeah.
position. And yeah, well, about the title thing, I'm a little bit, yeah, I'm a little
Back
bit,
topic.
on the back
Reserved.
foot now. I think we should just, calm down a
Yeah,
little bit, see out
you
some
No,
results.
Spurs and Chelsea have a similar trajectory for this season. We are on the same boat with
Really,
them.
I think Spurs
Yeah,
are
yeah.
better. Spurs are
No,
better. Spurs are better
no,
in
no.
getting results.
It showed in our, yeah.
Spurs are
There's, I
getting
think that's
these
where the difference will
results.
draw.
Wolves, Leicester. I think Spurs will get the better results than Chelsea
We will
against
see
these
in the
teams.
coming week. In the coming week, we have both
And
of them on
any
field.
word on Chelsea not winning against a single team in top 10?
That's why I said
yeah.
Mm.
Shocking.
we need a
Like,
new manager, bro. I told you long time ago.
yeah.
Arun is in
I bet
Arun
that
wants to
every
too.
change
I
Arun
bet
in
that
everyone.
every
too.
section. Bro,
Change.
manager. Bro, we need a manager. You need a manager. You need a manager.
Everyone gets a manager.
Bro,
City
every
manager.
week, love that I've said, because all these three managers have no experience, bro. That's why, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
City, what 1 minute for City? Should we give 1 minute for
Challenge,
City?
challenge.
Yeah.
Guardiola.
Okay.
Ciao,
Okay.
We'll
Messi.
take
I saw Did you see the 90
I
minute
guess.
podcast? I saw Bowie there, so depressed. He was the smug of 90 minute. I saw him so depressed. He said
Everyone
he
is a smart.
against they have Southampton next. He said like we could get battered against Southampton.
Yep,
We are that
yep,
bad.
yep, yep.
and
Guardiola,
and
And
bro.
with
we
Danny
everyone
trying to
agree,
find
and
his
I
feet.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Pep has just run out of ideas now. He's just run out of ideas.
Seems like it. Horrible. West Brom. Come on, West Brom. And
And
Slaven
I don't get
Bilic,
it.
like very
How
sad.
do you manage
And
The guy.
Man
welcome Big
City
Sam.
and get sacked?
Welcome Big Sam.
Bro,
Yeah,
Sam,
yeah,
Welcome,
yeah.
Big Sam.
अरे
gonna put respect
the
on Big Sam,
relegation
bro.
king.
ये
He never
पूरा
played with
respect on Big Sam है,
Sam.
पूरा put some
Sam.
respect.
If he was Italian, people would have called him Sam Aladici. You know what I mean?
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Wicket predictions. Aditya first.
Yeah, I'm gonna predict Spurs go to sixth. Everyone else wins. Spurs go
My
to
Spurs go to
God, this
sixth.
cunt is like
Exactly sixth.
he's after us, man.
Okay.
He's
Kunal.
like not done. Uh, Jared Bowen brace against Chelsea and Chelsea drop points against West Ham. Jared Bowen brace.
Damn. Drop points like lose.
Drop points, basically.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Could be a draw as well.
Tanmoy.
So, from the past couple of couple of fixtures, I've seen Southampton getting the better of Man City. So I think in this game at Saint Mary's, Man City are gonna bounce back and trash Southampton at their home.
How much?
That's
Putting up the
that's
scoreline.
not a wicked prediction. If you give me a score line, exact score line, I'll allow that.
That's,
Okay,
that's
okay, 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 okay. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1
how,
or
how many goals?
4-2, 4-1 or
4-1.
4-2 City.
Okay,
My
I'll
four
take
goals
4-1.
from City.
4 goals from City. I'll take that.
4 goals for City and
The
City.
reverse could
4
happen,
goals for
and I
City and
won't be
City.
surprised.
I
That's
don't.
why I made this prediction, right?
I wanted to say Leicester winning against Spurs, but it's been said, so I'm going to change to Liverpool dropping points.
Oh,
Hmm.
Against Palace.
I
Against Palace.
I would really vouch for that. Yeah, Palace.
It's Palace. Palace, yeah.
Okay.
So
Shaolin.
Shaolin.
Yeah.
Is it
Arsenal to win. Arsenal to win against Everton. Yeah.
That is disrespectful, man. It is. There is. Oh my
I
God! This
swear,
is this is actually a wicked prediction.
do you know what's the point about Arsenal? If Arsenal win
Yes.
against Everton, that would be funny as well. It's
Yeah.
still be banter. It's still be
yeah.
banter, FC.
Yes. And Shaolin, you might want to add one more red card as well.
Okay. I'll finally go for a big Timo Werner haul. Okay. Something.
Warner Hall.
Yeah.
You
Like a
wanna what?
brace. Haul.
Like
Like
a
a brace
Chelsea
or
Plays
hat
something.
trick.
West Ham.
Race.
A minimum of brace.
Chelsea plays West
Okay.
Ham.
No,
Chelsea
that's
plays
your
West
hope.
Ham,
That's
right?
not. That's a prediction, but also big hope.
Yeah, I want that to happen.
Very true.
German chain line.
Yeah. Okay. That's. I think we're done. I think we're done for today. Good talk. Good talk. Before we go, guys, give it up for these guys in the panel and contact us if you want to join in the podcast and give us a thumbs up and a subscribe too. So we're really
By
growing
the
in the
way,
last few weeks.
by the way, I'd just like to add in one thing. We have for last couple of days episodes we have been missing a true Arsenal fan who would show up and turn up. We need a genuine Arsenal fan who be there every time with us. Please.
Yeah,
Please.
like Arsenal fans, we're not gonna
We
batter
really need
you.
one.
We're
No,
not
we
gonna
will.
batter you.
I will.
We feel sad for you.
He won't be there.
Arjun doesn't agree.
I'll make sure he won't be there. We will not batter you. We will take care of you. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll provide you
In
the
that
comfort that
note,
your defense cannot.
on that note, that is it for us. Alright.